The Battle of Stalingrad, a turning point in World War II, was one of the most significant and brutal battles in history. Lasting from August 23, 1942, to February 2, 1943, the battle pitted the Axis powers, led by Nazi Germany, against the Soviet Union. Stalingrad, a key industrial city on the Volga River, was of immense strategic importance to both sides. The battle was marked by ferocious fighting, heavy casualties, and extreme conditions. The battle began with a massive German offensive aimed at capturing Stalingrad and cutting off Soviet oil supplies from the Caucasus. The German forces, under the command of Field Marshal Friedrich Paulus, quickly advanced towards the city, facing determined Soviet resistance at every step. The Soviet defenses, led by General Vasily Chuikov, were bolstered by reinforcements from other parts of the Soviet Union. The battle soon turned into a brutal street-by-street, house-by-house struggle for control of the city. The Germans made significant gains initially but faced fierce Soviet counterattacks. The Soviet forces, utilizing the city's ruins as defensive positions, fought tenaciously to hold on to their positions. The battle devolved into close-quarter combat, with soldiers on both sides engaging in relentless urban warfare. The bitter winter of 1942 added to the misery of the soldiers on both sides. The freezing temperatures, lack of supplies, and constant shelling made conditions unbearable. The city itself was reduced to rubble, with no building left untouched by the destruction. Both sides suffered heavy casualties, with estimates of over 2 million soldiers and civilians killed, wounded, or captured during the battle. As the battle raged on, the Soviet Union launched a massive counteroffensive, encircling the German forces in Stalingrad in a pincer movement. The German Sixth Army, under Paulus's command, was trapped in the city, cut off from supplies and reinforcements. Despite desperate attempts to break out, the German forces succumbed to the Soviet onslaught. On January 31, 1943, Field Marshal Paulus surrendered, marking the end of the battle and the beginning of a decisive turning point in the war. The surrender of an entire German army at Stalingrad was a severe blow to the Axis powers and a significant morale boost for the Soviet Union and the Allies. The Soviet victory at Stalingrad was a testament to the resilience and determination of the Soviet people in the face of overwhelming odds. The Battle of Stalingrad had far-reaching consequences for the course of World War II. It halted the German advance into the Soviet Union and marked the beginning of the end for Nazi Germany. The defeat at Stalingrad shattered the myth of German invincibility and emboldened the Allies to push for victory on all fronts. It also paved the way for the Soviet Union to take the offensive and drive the Germans back towards Berlin. In conclusion, the Battle of Stalingrad was a harrowing chapter in the history of World War II, marked by unparalleled suffering, sacrifice, and heroism. The city of Stalingrad became a symbol of resistance and resilience in the face of tyranny. The lessons learned from Stalingrad continue to resonate today as a reminder of the horrors of war and the triumph of the human spirit in the darkest of times.